Okay, we're back talking about Kesha. More
Okay.
technical problems. This is
Sorry.
fun. We're having lots of fun.
We had these technical problems sure do keep us on our feet, on our toes. But
So, tell us about what's going on with Kesha, Kayla.
okay, so here's what's going on. As a lot of you have probably heard, on Friday, February 19th, the Manhattan Supreme Court ruled that Kesha would not be allowed to end the deal that she made with Sony. For anyone that has no idea what's been going on with this case, I'll let you know.
Please
Kesha,
do, because I have absolutely no clue.
well, let me drop some knowledge on you right now.
Wow.
Kesha had sought to nullify her recording contract because with Sony because her closest working producer was Dr. Luke, and Dr. Luke seems to actually be kind of a dirtbag.
That sounds like fun.
He, among other things, he was very abusive to Kesha, both physically and mentally, and just emotionally. He was very overbearing in regards to her creative work, and didn't always give her the credit she was due. But the biggest and most important allegation and accusation that's come out against Dr. Luke is that he raped her on her 18th birthday.
That's fun.
Yeah, she's now 28 years old, but she said that on her 18th birthday, he drugged her drink and raped her when she was passed out.
Jesus.
Yeah. So,
And this is her producer?
yes.
Wow.
And
So she's just in a really unfortunate situation.
it gets worse.
Wow.
Kesha wasn't even trying to do like a trial to get him into jail. She wasn't even looking to do that. What she wanted to do was just to stop working with him. So that's why she was trying
So
to get
she just wanted to nullify the contract.
exactly. Just get me out of Sony. Don't make me
Okay.
work with him anymore. And as I said, that happened when she was 18. She's now 28.
Have any other singers or celebrities come out and said anything about Dr. Luke?
Not in regards of rape, but a number of people that I can't think of them right now, and I tried to check them out.
I know
But
Katy Perry donated money to Kesha, correct?
a whole bunch of people. Oh, no, Taylor Swift had donated money, but a bunch of celebrities now.
Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, same person.
Little different. But Taylor Swift has donated money, but a number of performers have come out in support. Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Katy Perry, as you said, I think. But a few. Dr. Luke apparently does have a bit of a reputation of being a jerk in his with
In
the
his
people
work?
that have worked with him before. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but here's why Kesha was not allowed to leave her contract. Supreme Court Justice Shirley Conreich, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Conleak.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Ruled that Kesha could not leave her contract on the grounds that it would cost too much. It would cost Sony too much because she had agreed to produce 6 more albums.
6?
Yeah.
You know how much work that is?
I know, right? Like,
Imagine we had to do 6 more of these. Oh, we do.
what are we talking about?
That's crazy.
We can't even work the microphones, but
That's crazy. 6?
yeah. So
How many albums does she have now?
I don't know. Warriors, TikTok.
I haven't-
3 or 4.
3?
3 or 4.
So she probably signed to make 10 albums. That is insane.
I know.
Absolutely insane.
So, but that's the thing with contracts. And
Contracts are contracts.
yeah, so it all came down to money. The Supreme Court justice said that it would not be in the best interest at all for Sony to break the contract with Kesha. And so then when Kesha's lawyer was like, yeah, but she's kind of working with the guy that raped her. The judge said, well, he's not even her closest working producer anymore. So he doesn't work as closely with Kesha anymore, but he has been like promoted.
But he controls everything that she puts out.
Exactly. He's been like promoted, and now
He's
he
a
can
producer.
exactly.
That's what producers do.
Yes, he's still so he is the one that like clears everything that is put out to the public of Kesha. So honestly, the like, even if none of this was true, do you honestly think that he would be good about getting her albums out there if
Yeah,
she's come out and
after all
accused
of
him of
this.
rape and abuse and
After all of this, how is she supposed to like make money?
so
Basically,
yeah so
off of her
now
albums. So Sony just has a dumb contract with someone with a producer that's not gonna put in any work with her,
Yeah.
and so she's gonna just
She's in this
flop.
like
She's just gonna
purgatory. She's just in this like music business purgatory right now that seems inescapable because of this contract, because all that anybody really cares about is money. And
I would be interested to see what Kesha's what kind of grounds she sued on, like what her lawyer's argument was and
yeah,
things like that.
well,
It went all the way to the Supreme Court.
yeah, but I'm sure it well, you know how how like things are with law and like judges
Yeah.
and like courts with so like I said, she was raped when she was 18 allegedly. Um and now she's 28, so this probably is not the first time that she's brought this to court.
It's probably not the first time that Sony's hearing of it either,
Yeah.
which
And
is more concerning for me.
yeah,
That
definitely.
that she's probably gone to people above Dr. Luke and said something, and they were like, "Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, get
You're
back
gonna
to
have to deal
singing."
with that.
Yeah.
Go sing." Like
Yeah.
that's just terrible.
And there's been another post. You can see, like, I think it's been on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. All of them is it's Chris Brown can beat a girl, and then he's also up with something recently happened with Chris Brown again, where it was like violent. He said, and he's still allowed, like, he's still doing great with his career,
Yeah, he still
but
got lots of
Kesha
money.
can't even leave a contract because a man raped her.
Yeah, no, that's pretty unbelievable to be honest.
And so
people are giving her money.
yeah, I was just gonna say a
to-
lot of support going on right now.
I'm not sure why they're giving her money though. Why?
That's what I said when, and that's what everybody was kind of saying. When Taylor, so
just,
a bunch
just
of people,
throw money at the problem and hopefully it gets fixed.
yeah, like a bunch of celebrities have come out just in the support and voicing like, I know I support Kesha, free Kesha, all that, but Taylor Swift has taken quite a lot of heat because she donated $250,000, I believe, is what she did.
That's not jump change.
I
She
yeah.
could have given that money at 50 Cent.
Yeah. Mike. You're such a jerk. But I think what Taylor wanted to do by giving her this money, I think a lot of people are seeing it as money isn't going to make the issue go away, Taylor. I think what she's doing is like, hey, this is money to help you
Give her
with
money
your
to help produce
or,
for herself.
No,
Well,
maybe
no,
maybe
because she can't get out of the contract.
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly. So I think what it was is like, here's money to cover your lawyer fees.
Oh.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Because not only does she has
that would
this
suck.
she had this lawsuit, to get her out of the contract, and then at the same time she's also suing Dr. Luke because
that makes sense.
but when
So she's losing a battle in court, and so celebrities are coming out in favor, saying that she should have won this and that they understand her troubles and they're giving her money to help pay for all the damages. I guess
I think that's what it is.
They're giving her the money that they think they should.
Yeah. So even though like no one can really do anything about it, once again, it's contract is contract is contract. I think it's just comforting for Kesha to have all this support, and I think also what's great is that Kesha had the courage to come out and do this, and for her to for it to be out in the open that you're talking about rape and you're talking about how being abused like that is not okay. I think it's
especially in the workplace.
Yeah, and I hope that.
Well, I mean, not especially, but
yeah,
it's definitely a sticky situation.
It sucks in the workplace, especially when you have to stick with this person.
Yeah, especially when things aren't going your way.
Yeah. So I think it's really great that it's kind of started a conversation. Once again, it started the conversation that really I think has to be.
It's kind of shined a light on.
Exactly, stated over and over again. Rape is not okay. You should, even though it's scary, hopefully this will encourage people to come out about any abuse or rape experiences that have happened to them anytime they've been attacked. And it also, like I said before, with the Chris Brown thing and just how we've said, oh, this is terrible. It also, I think, is putting the spotlight on the corruption in the music industry.
Yeah, you know what? I was just gonna say, give my final 2 cents on this before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot about when all that talk about abuse in the movie industry was going on with Megan Fox and all of that with, I think it was Michael Bay, right? I'm not
Um,
100% sure on that. That's gonna need
No,
to
no,
be fact checked. But
yeah.
someone in the music industry, not too long ago,
Movie
it
industry.
was
Yeah.
very very similar situation,
Yeah.
and now it's happening in the music industry.
Yeah.
And so that's it for this segment. We're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the Oscars.
Enjoy some tunes.